Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Elizabethtown High School here at Charlie Rollins Memorial Gymnasium for tonight's girls basketball action. Tonight, we're going to turn it over to our PA announcer for the starting lineups.
Number 10, Jerica Johnson. At guard, 6'6" sophomore, number 15, Ella Sherwood. At forward, 5'8" freshman, number 20, Anthony Tyson. At forward, 5'7" junior, number 25, Deanna Lee. And the third forward, 5'9" senior, number 52, Tempest Wimberly. The head coach of the Trojans, Whitney Cooper. And now, information on your feet. Let's meet Elizabethtown Lady Panthers. At guard, 5'5" senior, number 2, Taylor Freeman. At guard, 5'1" senior, number 4, Presley Payne. The third guard, 5'6" senior, number 10, Kiara Dornan. At forward, 6'8" player, number 23, Leah Macy. And at forward, 5'6" sophomore, number 32, Kinsey Franklin.
So there we have the starters for both teams. Again, for the Trojans, under Coach Hooper, it'll be Jerica Johnson, Ella Shear, Peyton Isom, Gianna Lee, and Tempest Wimberly. For the Panthers, under Coach Sweeney, Kayra Freeman, Presley Payne, Kiara Dornan, Leah Macy, and Kinsey Franklin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Blue Ribbon Renovations, for all your renovating needs, contact Blue Ribbon. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Cycling, call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal. Our opening, there is no longer an opening tip. They flipped a coin forward. Elizabethtown won that, and they have the first possession. Payne on the far side. North Hardin coming out, putting pressure on it. Freeman now going to get it down to Franklin. Back out to Payne. Payne's three on the way. It's good. Shear in the corner, her three up immediately. It's short. Jerica Johnson with the rebound, loses that one to Macy, and now E-Town looks to push. Freeman drives along the baseline. We'll kick it to Dornan. Cross for Payne. Franklin takes steps and a turnover to the Trojans. First game of the season for these Trojans. For Elizabethtown, this will be their fourth game. They're 3-0 on this young season. Isom with it, driving around to the left side. Now gives it to Johnson in the corner. Isom step in 15-footer on the way, off the iron. Freeman with the rebound for the Panthers. She looks to push. All the way to the basket, it's good. E-Town in almost like a matchup zone. Now man-to-man. Inside to Wimberly. Franklin on her. Johnson at the top of the key. She'll step inside. 18-footer on the way. No good. Freeman with another rebound. Tried to pass it inside. That one knocked away. Gianna Lee knocked that one out. Presley Payne will inbound the ball for the Panthers. Freeman in the corner. Step in floater, no good. Johnson with the rebound for the Trojans. Turnover by North Hardin. Ball goes back over to the Panthers. This is the first district game for both teams. Payne skip pass to Dornan. Quickly swing it around, now down low to Macy at good position. Wimberly altered the shot. Macy gets her own rebound and a putback. That one lost off of Shear. Payne gets the steal. Payne to the other and up off the glass, in and out. Dornan with the rebound. She'll be fouled and be heading to the line. Wimberly picks up her first, team's first. Dornan to the line for 2, knocks down the first. Knocks them both down. 9-0 the lead now for the Panthers. 4 different Panthers have scored. 3 on the way from Isom off the back of the iron. Macy with the rebound, throws it out, but to no one. And Johnson gets it back for North. Now the ball to the floor. We'll have a tie-up. The ball will go over to the Trojans.
Substitution for Trojans, number 22, Hardin, replacing Johnson.
Shearer to inbounds it. Gets it in to Raphael. Isom drives in the lane. She's going to be fouled and she gets it up. It's in. The first points of the season for the Trojans go to Peyton Isom. Foul is on Friedman. That's her first, team's first. Isom to the line for 1. 5:10 to go here in our opening quarter. 9-3 the score. E-Town on top. Had Franklin open down low. Freeman now gets it. She's going to come inside into the lane. A runner off the front of the iron. No good. Wimberly with the rebound. One thing with a lack of fans, you can hear everything the coaches say. There's a steal by Payne. Gives it off to Macy. It's good. And she is fouled. That foul will be on Isom, her first, team second. Freeman and Macy together actually both combined for 19.7 points a ball game this season. Macy also averaging 13 rebounds a night. There's a steal by Macy. Hits Payne. High off the glass, no good. Macy with the rebound and the putback. She has 7 points now, 14-3, 4:30 to go in the opening quarter. E-Town on top. Atkinson gets it off to Isom. Kicks to the corner, Shear for 3. Off the back of the iron, Macy with another rebound. Baseball pass inside to Macy. She's fouled and be heading to the line. Tempest Wimberly picks up her second, team's third. And with that, Coach Hooper going to take a timeout. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Blue Ribbon Renovations, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. While this game is on tape delay, we will be back in action tomorrow night, right back here at Elizabethtown High School for the John Hardin and Elizabethtown boys matchup. That's a matchup of last year's 17th District Tournament championship games, and have been a battle the last couple of years between these two schools. So we come back to action. Leah Macy will be at the line, shooting 2. One more free throw to come. And doesn't get the roll on that one. Johnson with the rebound. Almost knocked away. Atkinson with it. She'll send it ahead for Isom. Trying to trap down low. They find Lee. Lee's fouled and the bucket's good. Jayana Lee with the bucket. She'll be heading to the line. Kara Dornan, her first, team second. 3:53 to go in our opening quarter. Payne with the rebound. Baseball pass again, hits Dornan down low. Lee gets there, pokes it free. Now on the floor, Atkinson, and it'll be Isom who'll bring it up the court. Inside, it's good. Peyton Isom now with 4 points. 8-point lead for the Panthers, 15-7. To Franklin, now they're gonna skip past the Payne in the corner. Payne steps in, kicks out to Franklin. She'll fire a three, in and out. Macy with another rebound. In E-Town's last game, Macy had 25 rebounds on the night. Jayana Lee picks up that foul. Her first, team's fourth. Payne to inbound the ball. Freeman in the corner, left alone. She'll take a three, in and out. Rebound inside by Thomas. Isom gets it to Atkinson, down low to Thomas. Good pass inside to Lee. That one's blocked by Macy. Atkinson back with it. Down low again, a step's called. Destiny Barnes checks in for the Trojans. 2:50 to go in the opening quarter. Freeman will walk it up the court. Macy top of the key, she'll get into the lane. 5-foot runner, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Atkinson gathers that one down. Now Isom with it. E-Town still man-to-man. Johnson three from the corner. The back of the iron, high in the air, gathered in by Dornan. She'll push it up the court. There'll be a foul on Jerica Johnson. That'll be her first, team's fifth. Brooklyn Can checks in for the Panthers. Shear back in for the Trojans. Can take steps, turnover to North Hardin. Freeman on Isom. Isom top of the key three, no good. Barnes throws it back in, but it landed on the baseline. Ball over to the Panthers. 1:43 to go. The first quarter, 15-7, Elizabethtown on top. Matchup zone for the Trojans. Try to go inside. There's a steal by Lee. I said Lee, sorry. That was by Isom. Now she's going to take a three. That one off the iron. Barnes with the rebound. Freeman will get that rebound. Looks to push for the Panthers. Payne with it. Can, corner three, it's good. Shear thought about taking the shot. Atkinson will. It's good. Carly Atkinson back to just an 8-point lead for the Panthers. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Payne open three off the iron. Franklin with the rebound. Puts it on the floor. Now kicked out. 17 seconds to go. Freeman in the lane, doesn't get the roll. Macy with the rebound. She's fouled and gets the bucket. That foul on Aaliyah Thomas, her first, team sixth. After this free throw by Macy, Panthers will be in the bonus. Nevaeh Raphael checked in for the Trojans. That one long. Rebound by Thomas. Atkinson with it, under 5 seconds to go. Not sure they know how much time's left. That'll be a travel. 0.6 seconds to go in the quarter. And get it to Macy. She turns, fires. It'll be short. So our opening quarter comes to a close. Elizabethtown on top, 20-10. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates. More personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new, locally owned Mark Harris company that is offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fencing, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule an appointment today, call Michelle at 270-763-3186. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 off Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. On West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. E-Town's basketball to start this second quarter. Dorner, Freeman, Macy, Can, and Tetro on the court for the Panthers. Shear, Johnson, Lee, Barnes, and Macy hits a three. Macy down with 13 points. Shear in the lane, no good. Macy with the rebound. Freeman looking to push again. Freeman all the way in, no good. Macy with the rebound, misses, gets her own rebound. It'll be a jump ball, and that'll go over to the Trojans. Down the lane, no good from Isom. Dornan with it. Races to the other end, up off the glass, no good, knocked around. Johnson saves it back in. Now Isom will bring it up. Outside to Shear. Shear gets to the baseline, stop, turn around, 10-footer, it's long. Barnes with the rebound for the Trojans. To Lee, back outside, Johnson to take the three. This one off the iron. Macy with the rebound. North in a 2-3 zone. Freeman to the lane, kicks out, now it goes around to the corner. Macy for three, it's good. Her second three-pointer of the night. Man-to-man from the Panthers. Inside to Barnes, up off the glass, a little too hard. Brooklyn Can with the rebound. Tetro deep, it's off the iron. Shear gets the rebound. Now Johnson with it. Oh, they missed. They had Lee running out in front. Isom, take a deep three. It's good. And quickly a timeout by the Trojans. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for all rebroadcasts of local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and all of our HCEC-TV programs are on the HCEC-TV YouTube page. Subscribe to the channel today to get all of your local community sports and events. And tomorrow night we are back on the air, right back here at Elizabethtown as John Hardin and Elizabethtown boys action. That game is scheduled for a 7:30 tip-off. And then on Friday night, it'll be boys action again, this time at North Hardin, as the John Hardin Bulldogs again will be on the road as they will take on the Trojans at 7:30. We do understand there is very limited tickets available and seats available this year in high school sports. We at HCEC-TV take that serious and are going to try to be at as many games as we can. So we come back out of this timeout, 5:27 to go in the second quarter. Elizabethtown on top, 26-13. And they will have the ball. Kayra Freeman to bring it up the court for the Panthers. Temperance Wimberly checked back in for the Trojans. She does have 2 fouls on the night. Payne, skip pass to Dornan. Her three on the way. It's good. Now some full court pressure. Shear open for the three on the other end. That one's short. Johnson gets the rebound. It's going to be tied up. That'll go over to Elizabethtown. Carly Atkinson back in for the Trojans. Kenzie Franklin back in for the Panthers. Dornan skip pass to Payne on the other side. North did a good job swinging around. They try to go down low. Wimberly knocks it out. It'll stay with Elizabethtown. 4:42 to go in the second quarter. Payne to inbound this one for the Panthers. Into Franklin. Be a foul there by the Trojan. This will be on Jana Lee, her second, team 7th. Franklin to the line to shoot 2.
Correction, number 25, Lee, her second, team 7. Franklin at the line shooting 2.
First points tonight for Franklin. Jana Lee hustling down, got to that ball. Now bad pass inside. That goes off of North Hardin. Turnover to the Panthers. Panthers now on top 30-13. 4:32 to go in the second quarter. Freeman kicks out to Payne. Thought about the three. Inside to Franklin, right under the basket, no good. Gets her own rebound and the putback. Again, pressure from the Panthers. Lee gets it. Down low to Wimberly. And Wimberly gets her first bucket. 32-15, E-Town on top. Freeman drives inside, kicks out to Dornan. Her three on the way. It's good. Her second three-pointer of the night. Be a jump ball. That'll be the Trojans basketball. Destiny Barnes back into the lineup for North Hardin. E-Town in a 2-2-1 press. Atkinson back to Isom. Isom gets it past midcourt. Atkinson with it. Back to Isom. Back to Atkinson. Quick shot on the way off the iron. Ball knocked out. Johnson gathers it in for the Trojans. Good pass down low to Barnes. Barnes will be fouled on the floor. Foul will be on Franklin. Her first, team's third. 3:19 to go in the second quarter. It'll be North Hardin basketball under their own goal. Carly Atkinson to throw this one in. Into Isom, step back three, no good. Dornan gets to that rebound. She looks to press. Tried to throw it ahead. Johnson gets the steal for the Trojans, and then she double dribbles. She's looking to pass it ahead and just couldn't pull the trigger. Back over to Elizabethtown. E-Town now up by 20, 35-15. And with that, Coach Sweeney going to take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. This is an HCEC-TV student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. So we come back to action. Elizabethtown up 35-15. 3:10 to go in the second quarter. And this is the first game of the season for the Trojans. This is game number 4 for the Panthers, who come in 3-0 on the season. It will be E-Town's basketball. Freeman open three, right side, off the iron. Macy gets the rebound, misses, gets her own rebound, missed, but gets fouled. She'll be heading to the line. Tippers Wimberly. That's her third, team's 8th. Macy now 3 for 5 on the night from the line. Elia Thomas and Ella Shearer check back in for the Trojans. Macy now with 18 points on the night. Getting 2-2-1 pressure from the Panthers. Skip pass to Shearer. Atkinson with it, down low to Thomas, kicks it out to Shearer. Now Atkinson again, she lays it off. Isom deep three, top of the key, off the glass, and it's good. Her second three of the night. Franklin sends it across to Payne on the baseline. Macy gets it, backs in, then kicks it out to Payne. Skip pass to Dornan, her three on the way, it's off. Shear gets the rebound for the Trojans. Now Isom to bring it up the court. Spins into the lane and be fouled there. Kinsey Franklin will pick up her second, team's fourth. Isom to the line to shoot two. Isom 0 for 1 from the line tonight. Oh, they're going to say no. It wasn't a shooting foul. Hannah Love checks into the lineup for the Panthers. Tried to get it into lead, ball to the floor, we tied up. E-Town basketball. 2:01 to go in the second quarter. E-Town on top, they opened the game on a 9-0 run. Really been in control since then, stretched it out to as many as 22. Lead right now is 19 points, 37-18. Two-three matchup zone. Freeman cuts between the players, up off the glass. It's good. 4 points now for the point guard of Elizabethtown. Isom deep three. They're going to let her take it. She does. No good. Dornan with the rebound. They hit Macy running down the middle of the lane. It's good. Macy now with 20 points on the night. Foul. Macy picks up her first, team's fifth. That'll send Isom to the line to shoot two. Jerica Johnson checks back in for North Hardin. Brooklyn Cam checks back in for the Panthers. 1:09 to go in the second quarter. That one rattles out. Macy with the rebound. Freeman able again to get to the bucket on the zone. No good inside. Lee with the rebound. Now Isom to bring it up. Back to Lee. Skip pass to Atkinson. Dornan on her. Now Johnson with it. Atkinson loses that one out. And turnover to the Panthers. 31.6 seconds to go. Kaylee Tetro back into the lineup. Dornan will walk this one up the court. .15 seconds to go. Freeman for three off the iron. Macy with the rebound and the putback. 5 seconds to go. Johnson with it. Forced that one up, no good. And that will do it. So first half comes to a close. Elizabethtown on top, 43-19 over the Trojans. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates. More personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company that is offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointment today, call Michelle at 270-763-3186. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 off Interstate 65, call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving the Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. We'll be back after this short timeout with second half action.
It's time to meet another of our wonderful sponsors with HCEC-TV and Brandenburg Telecom's live sports coverage. Today we are joined by Whitney Ballou. She is a physical therapist at Physical Therapy Associates, which has been with us for many, many years, almost practically from the very beginning. And without their support, we could not do what we do in regards to our live sports coverage. Whitney, we are 6 feet apart, so we're going to remove our masks so you can hear us a little bit better and see our happy faces.
That's right.
So, Whitney, tell us about the history of Physical Therapy Associates.
I have been with the company for almost 5 years now. Guy Wallace, who is very well known in the community, started the company in 2002. We are up to 6 clinics now. Our clinic that we are in now in the Elizabethtown location has actually continued to grow. We add on and then we add on a little bit more. So growth is a good thing, especially with the economy the way that it is these days. It has grown not just employee-wise, obviously patient-wise, just the way that we use the building for a lot of the local sports, both school-related and the extracurriculars that people participate in. And the building is constantly in use with the turf that we have now too. So
Right, that's awesome. The turf really provides well, it gives you extra space and gets you to do what you need to do. What types of services do you provide?
So we provide the obvious, the orthopedic related, the surgicals, those that are not surgical as well, just your general injury for the athletes that I know that you and I have specifically discussed. We treat a lot of neurological conditions from vertigo to dizziness, balance type issues. We work on a lot of gait with patients. Our turf provides a great area for us to do those types of things. We provide traction, dry needling, A-stem, which is just an instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization. We have a lot of services and a lot of different certifications within our licensed individuals that can provide a pretty good variety of treatments for our patients.
And with diabetic patients, there's some procedures
Correct.
that you provide too?
Neuropathy is something that we see quite a bit of. There is an anodyne treatment that we use with some of those patients. And then again, as far as the gait side that it's related to a lot of those neuro problems, we use a lot of our turf for that as well.
COVID-19 has probably affected your business, so
Yes.
talk about what's been going on with COVID-19.
So all of physical therapy across the board was shut down for roughly a week, a little bit less than that just depending on what area you were in. They deemed us as non-essential to start. And then a lot of people went to bat for us, thankfully, saying that we are essential, which we definitely feel that we are. We were cut down to our caseload with just those urgent and emergent cases, which would be your surgical patients who needed to come to us so that they didn't end up worse than they were prior to surgery, fractures, really bad injuries that needed quick, if we didn't get to them quick, that they were going to be in a lot worse shape than they were off. So it cut us down quite a bit. We cut our caseload by probably 80%. We've slowly built that back up, so we're getting close to more what we would consider normal, but we can see a little bit of everything now, so we're thankful to be kind of free reign with everybody again.
Well, and in regards to delivery of service, I'm sure that you all have always taken protective,
Absolutely.
Whatever type of protection you need in terms of keeping both you and the patient
Right.
safe and things. In regards to athletics, high school athletics, you used to think, oh, those high school athletes, those middle school athletes, even elementary school athletes, they're young, their bones heal, their muscles heal. How many of those patients do you see on a regular basis?
They do heal much quicker, but yes, they do still get hurt. That has actually gone down in number as well. The sports were cut back there for a while. People weren't getting out, so people weren't doing as much as they were prior to all this COVID stuff that occurred. And our caseload's getting back up to normal with that. Our kids make up, probably anywhere 25 to 50% of our caseload, just depending on the given time frame, sports seasons that we're in and things like that. It's definitely increased since the school sports have been allowed to play. I was not going to be surprised if we saw more, just because they weren't getting the time to practice and do things before they were playing games. But thankfully we haven't seen a whole lot of injuries, which is good for bad for business, but definitely good for the individual, and that's what we care about the most.
Awesome.
Yes.
You are a former high school athlete at Central Hardin High School.
Yes.
Just briefly talk about those years.
The glory days, as I like to call them. I played soccer and basketball both. I wouldn't trade those years for the world. I had very good coaches, very good teammates, and I just kept saying, I was telling patients and employers and our coworkers that I wouldn't trade those days for the world. So I can't imagine what some of these kids have gone through that haven't been able to play. They've missed out on not just senior years, but any year of high school, any year of middle school that you can't play those sports. That keeps so many kids not just out of trouble, but keeps them in shape, keeps the mental aspect of their lives in check too, which is so important. And I'm glad that they've been able to participate in a lot of those things now. I know there's still restrictions with it, but those are days that I wouldn't take away from my life, and I know that those kids wouldn't either. So I'm glad to see that they're back in session with a lot of that.
And with your sponsorship, we're able to bring live coverage to those that can't attend the
Correct.
sporting events because we're limited in number.
Correct.
They can watch that event at home, and
Right.
they can stream it, and they can share it, and so that's a huge benefit. When you were an athlete, did you notice HCEC-TV?
Oh yes, I did, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's such a good privilege for them, especially with having limited tickets. I come from a very large family, which we were just talking about, so thinking about my parents, my aunts and uncles that came to games, or even just friends, you've got so many classmates that you hope can be there. Again, that's part of the glory days, as I call them, your friends going and cheering you on. And so for them to at least be able to watch it and talk to the players about how they did, know what a great catch or what a great shot, those mean a lot to those players. So it's great that you all are able to provide that service.
Great, and it does give them a little bit of extra exposure.
Absolutely.
To the broader audience and things.
Absolutely.
Maybe a coach from a Division I or Division II might
Exactly.
check you out. So, what about your commitment to the community? PTA is very involved. What are some of those things that you all really enjoy participating in?
So sponsorship is something that Guy Wallace is big on too. There's a lot of different recreational leagues that he's a part of from all of his kids that participate, but the marketing aspect, there's a lot that they're involved in with that as well. Our athletes are, I say, some of our prized possessions, but it's really great to be able to work with them, just to be able to see them get back on the field. Working with any patient is excellent, but when we can get our athletes specifically back to a school setting, whether it's just going to class because they can get off their crutches or get out of their wheelchair or get back on the field or court, it's great that we're able to play such a big role in that for them.
Awesome.
Yes.
For individuals that would like to contact physical therapy associates, what can they do?
They can call our office at 270-234-1569. We're open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday, so they can get in contact with us for that. We also rent out our turf. Well, we did pre-COVID, but we've got 5,400 square feet of turf facility that we also use for some of those recreational activities that hopefully once we get a little bit lifted on our restrictions that we're able to start incorporating that again as well.
Okay. And that turf application is really important. What I said it just gives you a wide open space, but what kinds of things take place in there?
It is great for our ACL patients specifically. We have them doing some very high level activities, some running, jogging, sprinting, a lot of agility type activities with ladders and hurdles. It's great for our neuro patients where we're doing gait and balance stuff, just trying to walk laps. working on getting from a walker to a cane, just being able to have that space where people can open up without feeling scared because we're too close to other tables or other patients and things like that. It's been great as far as COVID goes because the 6-foot rule has not been a problem. We are very spaced out, probably 20 feet between each table, which has been very nice. We actually added onto the turf initially, and then that didn't seem big enough, so we actually added on again. So we can also do throwing programs. We have the distance to be able to do those types of things. For our baseball and softball players, football players, of course, it's set up like an actual football field. We have the yards marked out, and it's nice to be able to work with that with them too.
I would say that physical therapy is one of those areas that has exploded in the last even decade.
Right.
When I was very young, you never heard, really, I didn't know of anyone that ever had gone through physical therapy. But now physical therapy extends to even the mindset and the emotional. So can you address that? Why do you think that has occurred?
Pain is perception. Everybody perceives it differently. Of course, pain tolerance is different across the board, but if you hurt, it absolutely changes your entire mental state. So our physical abilities will absolutely address our mental abilities throughout daily life, from work to just waking up in the mornings. I actually I wasn't super familiar with PT myself, even growing up around sports and, teammates tearing ACLs and spraining ankles and things like that. I went to school actually to be a dentist to start, so I thankfully had some great mentors that led me to PT with my background and my love for, the body, anatomy, and all of that stuff that I loved class-wise. But pain is perception, so it has just continued to grow. People realize how much of a benefit it is for maintenance in some cases, but most of all prevention. A lot of our athletes that we've talked about, prevention of those injuries, if we can stop it, especially with a lot of the sport isolation, people doing just 1 or 2 sports focused on that. Us growing up, like I said, I played 3 or 4 growing up, so that's kind of changed a little bit. People are tending to specialize, which is totally fine, but it will sometimes cause some more injuries.
And that specialization may cause one injury over and over again.
Correct, like we had also discussed. Yes, exactly. So we are continuing to grow, maybe because of that as far as the athletes go, but pain is perception, and I think that the more that we are able to get that out there and people realize how good it can be just for an everyday life, not just returning to sport or returning to work, I think the more that it gets out there, you tell your friend, and then everybody's like, oh, it can help a lot more than we think.
Well, I appreciate Guy Wallace, and I appreciate Physical Therapy Associates, and Whitney, I appreciate all that PTA offers this community, and it's really, it's been phenomenal. And you're in a couple of different counties now too, correct?
Yes. And same to you all, by the way, for what you all do for the county. Yes, so we have the Elizabethtown Clinic, but then we also have Ratcliffe, we have Meade County, Hodgenville, Bardstown, and then a South Louisville clinic as well.
Right, so easily acceptable for anywhere you need to go,
right.
Contact PTA, and it's pretty easy to get a recommendation also.
Absolutely. We are actually a direct access state, so you can go to physical therapy without a doctor's order. Now, insurance would depend on some of those cases, but it's really easy to get physical therapy. All you got to do is call us.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you again, Whitney, for joining us, and thank you for joining us at home. We appreciate all of our sponsors on HCEC-TV for our live sports coverage. And without Physical Therapy Associates, please support them. We could not do what we do to bring these wonderful athletes into your home on a regular basis.
Welcome back to Elizabethtown High School for tonight's girls 17th District action. Our halftime score has the Elizabethtown Panthers on top 43-19 over the North Hardin Trojans. Going down unofficial stats from the first half. First for the visitors on the scoreboard. Peyton Isom led all Trojans with 12. Carly Atkinson with 3. Gianna Lee has 2. And Tempest Wembley with 2. For Elizabethtown, Kayla Freeman with 4. Presley Payne has 3. Kiara Dornan with 7. Leah Macy leads all scorers with 22. Brooklyn Can has 3. And Kenzie Franklin with 4. As far as any foul trouble, Tempest Wimberley has 3 fouls. Gianna Lee has 2 fouls for the Trojans. For the Panthers, Kenzie Franklin with 2. It'll be North Hardin basketball as we start the third quarter. Jerica Johnson, Peyton Isom, Gianna Lee, Ella Shear and Tempest Wimberly on the court for the Trojans. Leah Macy, Kara Dornan, Kenzie Franklin, Presley Payne, and Kayra Freeman for the Panthers. Panthers come out in what looks like a 1-3-1, cause a turnover. And it will be Elizabethtown basketball. Dornan to bring it up. North will stay in their 2-3 matchup zone. Skip pass to Payne, inside to Franklin. Franklin goes straight up, in and out. Macy with the rebound and the putback. That one knocked out of bounds by Dornan. Stay with the Trojans. Carly Atkinson into the game for Trojans. Lee to Shear, three-pointer on the way off the back of the iron. Atkinson with the rebound. Isom in the lane, runner, no good. Wimberly with the rebound, misses the putback. That one's knocked out of bounds off the Trojans, and we'll go over to the Panthers. 7:05 to go in the third quarter. E-Town on top, 45-19. Macy in the corner, she'll skip past to Dornan. Three on the way, it's off the iron. Shear with the rebound. Isom squares up three on the way, it's good. Her third three of the night. Oh, and in the first half, we said that Kara Dornan had 2 3-pointers. One of them was actually a 2-pointer, had a foot on the line. Franklin gets the rebound off the Payne miss, gets her own rebound. Up, she's fouled, and be heading to the free throw line. Jayana Lee picks up her third, team's first. Kenzie Franklin to the line to shoot two. Franklin now with 6 points on the evening. Isom with it. Gets it to Shear. Round to Lee. Foot on the line. Long 2-pointer. No good. Atkinson had it, but it'll be Macy who comes out with it. Gets it quickly up to Dornan. Dornan left hand. She's fouled. She'll be heading to the line. Foul will be on Isom. That'll be her second, team second. And Dornan to the line to shoot two. Franklin gets the rebound, misses the putback. Macy gets it. Franklin again misses. Gets her own rebound one more time, misses. And Tempest Wimberly comes out of the pack with it. A-Town now in a man-to-man. Dornan goes over, ties it up. It'll be Elizabethtown basketball. Elia Thomas and Destiny Barnes check in for the Trojans. Kayra Freeman drive down the lane, no good. Thomas with the rebound, gets it over to Isom. That one wasn't sure that was going to. Thomas gets it. She's going to go down the lane. She's fouled. And she'll be heading to the line. Kinsey Franklin picks up her third, team's first. Thomas to the line for the first time tonight. One more to come. Kaylee Tatro into the lineup. That one long. Payne with the rebound for the Panthers. Macy with it. Now back to Dornan, around to Freeman. Freeman will take the three. Off the iron. Battle for it. It's going to go off of Elizabethtown. It'll be North Hardin basketball. 4:59 to go in the third quarter. 48-22 our score. Elizabethtown on top. Bench warning on Elizabethtown. Ice them around to Shear. Jump ball. The ball will stay with the Trojans. Jerica Johnson back in for the Trojans. Isom three in the corner. It's good. It's her fourth three-pointer of the night. It gives her 18 points on the evening. Payne now with it. Inside to Macy. She's fouled. Foul will be on Destiny Barnes. Her first, team's third. Tatro the inbound. This one gets it into Freeman. Skip pass to Freeman. Find Tatro, the diagonal pass in and out of her hands and out of bounds. Ball over to the Trojans. We're midway through the third quarter. Shear now with it. Atkinson, that one's taken away by Presley Payne. She goes off of her. It'll be a turnover back to the Trojans. Try to jump, and there it is. Dornan got the ball. Oh, and there's going to be a foul on the play. Carly Atkinson, her first, team's fourth. Tatro from the corner, three on the way. It's strong. Isom with the rebound. Shear steps in. That one off the iron. Freeman with the rebound. Atkinson goes for the steal. I believe this is going to be on Freeman. It is. That'll be her second. Team second. Brooklyn Can checks back in for Elizabethtown. Nevaeh Raphael back in for the Trojans. 3:04 to go in the third quarter. Tatro knocks that one out. It'll stay with the Trojans. There's a walk. That'll go back over to the Panthers. That'll be a walk and turnover back to the Trojans. Hannah Love checks in for Elizabethtown. That'll be an illegal screen. That time on Raphael. That'll be her first, team's fifth. And Donnie Sweeney going to call a full timeout. 2:25 to go in the third quarter. E-Town on top, 48-25. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical therapy associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Blue Ribbon Renovations, a new locally owned Mark Harris company, is offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on home improvement projects. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that has been serving the local areas since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Leading scorers for both teams. For the Trojans, Peyton Isom with 18 points on the evening, and for the Panthers, it's Leah Macy, who has 24 points on the evening. Scoring been a lot slower here in the third quarter. E-Town led 43-19 at halftime. They scored 5 points here in the third quarter, while the Trojans have put 6 on the board. E-Town basketball as we come out of this timeout. Freeman will walk it up the court. Now Freeland burst inside, throws it up at Luckett. She's fouled. Destiny Barnes picks up that one. Her second, team sixth. From this point on, the Panthers will be in the bonus. Barnes gets the steal. That one almost knocked away, then a foul. This one will be on Freeman. That'll be her third, team's third. Dornan back into the lineup for the Panthers. Johnson to inbound the ball for the Trojans. It's an into Shear. Barnes inside. That one's blocked by Macy. Now she'll bring it up the court. Ahead to Dornan. Dornan up off the glass. It's good. Dornan now with 9 points on the night. Isom into the lane, left-hand runner, no good. Can with the rebound. That one will be knocked out by the Trojans. Stay with the Panthers. Get it into Love. Love shot blocked. Macy gets the rebound, misses the putback. Can gets the rebound. Skip pass to Presley Payne. Her three on the way. Off the back iron. Barnes gets another rebound for the Trojans. Isom pushes it up the floor. Into the lane, up off the glass, it's good. And Peyton Isom now with 20 points on the evening. .53 seconds to go. E-Town up 50-27. Macy gets it, goes down the lane on the left side, misses inside. That one goes out off of her. And we go back over to North Hardin. Jayana Lee and Temperance Wimberly back into the lineup for North Hardin. .35 seconds to go. Oh, they have Wimberly down low, no one on him, misses it, mishandles it. Ball ahead. Macy in the lane, too hard off the glass. Love had it. Lee comes out with it for the Trojans. Now Isom to bring it up the court. 15 seconds to go. It's inside the three-point line on the way, no good. Wimberly with the offensive rebound, brought it down and it's tied up by Presley Payne. The E-Town basketball with 1 second to go. And Payne from midcourt on the way, off the back of the iron. And the third quarter comes to a close. E-Town on top, 50-27 as we head off to the fourth quarter. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company that is offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule an appointment today, call Michelle at 270-763-3186. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff for all your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91, off Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned family-run pest control company, and has been serving the Hardin, Meade, Grayson, Nelson County, and surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, cricket, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. Isom for three from the corner, no good. Shearer with the rebound, kicks it back out to Isom. Runner in the lane, no good. Payne comes out with this one. Payne forced that pass. It was three people around Macy as that one goes out. We'd also like to thank West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple online at westpointbank.com. E-Town in a 1-3-1 look. Got to find the diagonal pass. Lee in the corner. Now she'll be trapped. They get it to Johnson. Backside, Shearer for three. It's good. And immediately a timeout called by Coach Hooper. That was the first point of the night for Ella Shearer.
Timeout, Trojans, a 30-second timeout.
Going down again, some unofficial stats through 3 quarters for the Trojans. Peyton Isom leads all Trojans with 20 points. Carly Atkinson has 3. Gianna Lee with 2. Temperance Wimberly with 2. For Elizabethtown, Kayra Freeman with 4. Presley Payne has 3. Kara Dornan with 9. Leah Macy with 24. Brooklyn Can has 3. And Kenzie Franklin with 6. come back to action. It'll be Elizabethtown basketball. Payne, that one's stolen away by Lee. Lee gonna lay it off to Shear. Step in, about a 10-footer, no good. Franklin gets the rebound. Quickly out to Payne. Payne gonna get into the middle lane, lays it off for Can. Can down low to Franklin, it's good. Isom, deep three on the way, rattles in. Her 5th three-pointer of the night. Payne three on the way. That one's long. Shear will track that one down. 6:08 to go in the ball game. Isom, deep three, top of the key. Off the iron. Macy gets the rebound. Sends it forward for Freeman. Freeman misses that one, but gets her own rebound. Good job by Lee. Gets another steal for the Trojans. Off the glass and good. Jayana Lee. 2 steals in this 4th quarter, and with that, Coach Sweeney's seen enough. He'll call a timeout. 5:44 to go in our ball game. E-Town on top, 52-35. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Physical Therapy Associates, Brandenburg Telecom, Blue Ribbon Renovations, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and all HCEC-TV programs can be seen on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today and get all your local community sports and events. And a reminder, we're back on the air tomorrow night. We'll be right back here at Elizabethtown High School, as it'll be boys action as the John Hardin Bulldogs come on to take on the Panthers. And then Friday night, we will be at North Hardin. Boys action again as John Hardin travels north to take on the Trojans. Both of those with a 7:30 tip time. It'll be E-Town basketball. Freeman now with the ball. E-Town still in the matchup zone. Macy in the corner, 3 on the way. Off the iron, knocked around. Freeman gets the rebound and the putback. Johnson will kick it back. Isom, top of the key. It's off the iron. That'll go out of bounds and over to the Panthers. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. And E-Town on top, 54-35. Can in the corner, good pass down low to Franklin, and an easy bucket. That gets Kinsey Franklin into double digits with 10. Johnson quickly ahead to Lee. Lee got into the lane, passes it back out. Lee on the baseline, tried to lay it off for Thomas. Out of her reach, Macy gets the steal. Dornan tries to go baseline. Thomas stops her. Back out to Freeman. She'll reset the offense. Now they've extended the zone out. Freeman on the wing. 3 on the way. It's off the iron. I believe Johnson goes off of her to stay with Elizabethtown. Destiny Barnes back into the lineup for the Trojans. 4:03 to go in the ball game. Skip pass to Macy. Back to Freeman, wide open. That time she passes it up. Trying to get it inside to Franklin. Get it down low, up, no good. She'll be heading to the line. Jayana Lee picks up her 4th, team 7th. Kinsey Franklin to the line to shoot 2. Tempest Wimberly back into the lineup for the Trojans. That one good as well. 12 points on the night for Kinsey Franklin. 58-35 now our score. 3:43 to go in the ball game. Johnson 3 right side, deep. Wimberly gets the rebound, goes back up. She'll pick up a foul on Franklin. That'll be Franklin's 4th, team's 4th. And Wimberly to the line to shoot 2. This will be her first trip to the line tonight. One more to come. Hannah Love back into the lineup for the Panthers. That one off. Barnes gets the rebound. She'll be fouled and she'll be heading to the line. I believe that foul will be on Macy. It is. It's her 2nd, team's 5th. This will be Barnes' first trip to the line. One more to come for Barnes. That'll be Barnes' first point of the night. Now North Hardin extending that zone again. Into the corner for Can. Back to Dornan, swung around for Freeman. Dornan gets to the free throw line, drops it off for Love, up off the glass, it's good. And Hannah Love, her first points of the night. One goes out of bounds off Johnson. Johnson looking for a foul. .256 to go in the ball game. Eaton again up. They came out on a 9-0 run to start the ball game. They'll have 20-10 at halftime. Or sorry, at the end of the first quarter, and 43-19 at halftime. Macy in the corner. She'll skip past it to Freeman. Freeman outside to Can. 3 on the way. It's good. That's her 2nd 3-pointer of the night. Destiny Barnes picks up the foul, and it will be 1-1. Macy will go to the line to shoot 1 in the bonus. Now she'll get the bonus free throw. 65-36. 2:25 to go in the ball game. Isom will reset the offense, call a new play. Freeman on her, knocks it off of Isom. Nevaeh Raphael and Carly Atkinson in for the Trojans. We'll have mass substitutions by Elizabethtown. Ellen May, checks in. Ashlyn Can checks in. Ella Thompson checks in. Kaylee Tatro checks in as well. May for three, right side off the iron. Knocked around, Barnes comes out with it. Barnes lays it off. Johnson three on the way, it's good. And that'll be Johnson's first points of the night. That'll be a travel call. Ball back over to the Trojans. Elia Thomas back into the lineup for North Hardin. Barnes around 14-footer off the glass. It's good. Destiny Barnes now with 3 points on the night. One minute to go in the ball game. May again for three. This one off the iron. Thomas with the rebound. And gets it to Johnson. Johnson's three, no good. Thomas with the rebound. Shot no good. Tetro with the rebound for the Panthers. Brooklyn Can to bring it up the court. 25 seconds to go in the ball game. Tatro, long two-pointers. The foot was on the line. Rebound in there by Thompson. She loses it. Johnson comes out with it. And that'll go out off the Trojans and back over to Elizabethtown. 9.2 seconds to go. One second, no good. So our final, Elizabethtown improves to 4-0 as they win 65-41 over the North Hardin Trojans, who fall to 0-1 on the season. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, writing service for all your telecommunication needs, physical therapy associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Blue Ribbon Renovations for all your home improvement projects. Contact Blue Ribbon Renovations. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling. Family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff for all your recycling needs. E-Town Exterminating, serving the local area since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, contact E-Town Exterminating. And West Point Bank, 5 offices in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Online at westpointbank.com. Going down some unofficial stats for tonight. First for the Trojans, Destiny Barnes with 3, Jerica Johnson with 3, Ella Shearer with 3, Peyton Iceland led all Trojans with 23, Carly Atkinson with 3, Jayana Lee with 4, Tempest Wimberly with 2. For Elizabethtown, Kayra Freeman had 6, Presley Payne with 3, Kiara Dornan with 9, Hannah Love had 2, Leah Macy led all scorers with 27, Brooklyn Can had 6, and Kinsey Franklin with 12. That does it for here at HCEC-TV. We would like to thank Ms. Gina Ryan, who did sound, camera, editing, and everything else. We again will be back on the air tomorrow night with boys action right back here at Elizabethtown, and then Friday night we will be at North Hardin for boys action then. For all of our workers at HCEC-TV, this is Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.
This has been a Hardin County Educational Community Television production. Live local sports are on Brandenburg Channel 1, and all rebroadcasts are on Brandenburg and Comcast Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and on our YouTube site. Also check out our live sporting events on nfhs.com or visit us at hardin.k12.ky.us. Hardin County Educational Community Television, located in Hardin County, Kentucky, a division of Hardin County Schools, airing on Brandenburg, Comcast, Spectrum, and also airing online.
Providing live coverage of local high school sports.
Covering community and school events, while teaching students along the way.
HCEC-TV, the area's leading educational and government access channel, training the next generation of media arts students.
Control your home even when you're not there with Brandenburg Telecom's home automation service. Turn lights on and off, lock and unlock doors, and change settings on your thermostat using your smartphone or tablet. Stop worrying whether or not you remembered to close the garage door, and save money by programming your thermostat to reduce energy used when you're not home. Call Brandenburg Telecom for a free quote and enjoy the convenience of having home automation, phone, TV, and internet service, all from one local company.
All right, son, you ready to open your first savings account?
Yes, I am.
West Point Bank has been growing with our customers for over 30 years. We know what it takes to support them in every stage of their life. You need a bank that you know and trust to help you reach your goals and make your dreams come true. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal helps keep America clean.
Got a car that needs to be scrapped? Older refrigerator not working? We pay top dollar. Call Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling today. Family owned and operated for over 40 years.
Premier Metal Recycling Company, we even handle the unloading. Waddell's Auto and Scrap, now with 2 locations.
Do your part. Keep America clean.
If pain is keeping you from doing the things you love, it's time to visit Physical Therapy Associates. We offer a variety of treatment options, including dry needling, A-stem, tractions, and many other options to relieve pain. Many of our patients are able to avoid surgery and costly pain medication through our treatments. If you haven't tried these options, what are you waiting for? With 6 locations across central Kentucky, pain relief is only a phone call away. Give Physical Therapy Associates a chance to get you out of pain. Physical Therapy Associates, friends helping friends.
000 Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company offering 0 interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointment, please call Michelle at 270-763-3186.
E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin County and the surrounding area since 1976. E-Town Exterminating provides pest control for residential and commercial properties. E-Town Exterminating on Ring Road in Elizabethtown. Phone 737-6900.
E-Town Exterminating, what the buzz is all about.
For additional information on HCEC-TV programming, call 270-769-8855 or email Gina Ryan at hardin.kyschools.us. On behalf of HCEC-TV, we would like to thank all of our live coverage sponsors.